Okay, tell me something about yourself.
Sir, I am Vijay Kumar. I am from village Sundarnagar, district Samastipur of Bihar. I have done my schooling from Rashtriya Military School Ajmer and my graduation from BD College Patna and my master from Delhi University. Sir, I had participated in NCC and High Altitude Warfare School. And sir,
Okay, okay. So, best moment of your life?
sir, my best moment in my life was in year 2017, sir.
Okay,
Actually, when I was in 2000 in Indian Council of World Affairs, and there the librarian got the heart attack, and I helped him to recover and hospitalized. So life was saved. So I think it was my best moment of my life, sir.
okay. So, how do you think a historian going in battlefield?
Yes, sir. Sir, a historian has a deep deep understanding of the conflict that has occurred at that place. For example, if you see the Naxalite problem or some terrorist problem, then the historian can connect from the past, like what all had happened in the past and how what our course of action should be in the present time.
Okay, a historian may also think in the battlefield. History has witnessed that war or fight has not given any output. So, do you think he can flee also from battlefield?
No, sir. I think in history, the historian can quote there are different warriors who have changed the course of history. For example, Alexander the Great, Chandragupta Maurya, and even Major Shaitan Singh was the Paramveer Chakra winner. So, in this course of time, there are numerous incidents where a single person has changed the course of history. So, why he will play the battlefield when he has
Okay, you just mentioned the word Paramveer Chakra. So name some people. Actually, three people are surviving as per my knowledge goes. Three people, the Paramveer Chakrawadi are surviving at this time. Can you name?
Sir, right now I can recollect only one person. That
Yes,
name is Sanjay Kumar Paramveer Chakra winner, sir.
only Sanjay Kumar or something you will add before his name.
Uh, Sir, Sri Sanjay Kumar.
No,
Actually, I
Sri.
don't
Actually,
remember.
he won the Paramveer Chakra. Then he already deserves Sri. Even if he would not have been won the Paramveer Chakra, he deserves Sri. For
Uh,
example, Sri Bipin Rawat died, then you will add na General Bipin Rawat.
okay, sir. Actually, I don't remember his rank. That's why, sir, I have not mentioned.
Okay, okay. You know about Subedar Bana Singh?
Yes, sir. He's also, sir, a recipient of the Paramveer Chakra win.
Okay. However, he is honorary captain. Okay, no issue. Mr. Ravi,
Yes, sir.
you
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. Okay, Mr. Vijay Kumar. Hello.
Yeah,
Mr.
continue.
Vijay Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are from Bihar. So, tell me what is the replacement rate of fertility in Bihar?
Sorry, sir. Right now, I'm unable to recall, sir.
Okay, means at least say the definition of the replacement rate of fertility in term of population or something.
Sorry, sir. I'm unable to recall, sir.
Okay, okay. Uh, so, what is the Sustainable Development Goal (SDG)? So you can explain in some sentences, I think.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Sustainable
SDG
Development
goal.
Goal.
The Sustainable Development Goals are those goals that are promoted by the United Nations to acquire and to achieve so that a sustainability can be maintained in the environment. And there are these 16 goals are related to health, uh, economy, environment, pollution, etc. Sir.
Okay, you told health, economy, environment, and pollution something. So,
Yes,
in
sir.
this aspect, the state of Bihar, how it is performing means, is it on right track or there is some lag somewhere?
Yes, sir. Sir, Bihar is performing good in the recent 15 years. But sir, like for example, if we take about the BS6 implementation in Bihar, it has been going on. And in the north part of Bihar, there is the rapid afforestation is going on. And also on the national highways, there are trees plantation, and various programs are being implemented to promote plantation. And sir, in Bihar, but sir, we can see that there are, although there are developments related to environment protection, as the AQI index is very low in terms of pollution in Bihar. And but sir, there are still lot many areas where Bihar can excel. For example, in sir, South Bihar, especially bordering Jharkhand, there are numerous of jungles. So Bihar government can initiate various steps to protect those forests and also those wildlife.
Okay, health. Tell me something about health. Is in this sector how it is performing? Means there are so many lagging aspect. I think health.
Yes, sir. Sir, health is a one concept where Bihar is although performing, but sir, it is not up to the mark. Sir, as we have seen that in the recent second wave of COVID, there were huge loss of life, and because of lack of infrastructure in the primary and secondary sector, there were quite deplorable condition in Bihar, because of which many
Okay.
people were.
Okay. I move to next question. I think. Do you think agriculture is the main cause of backwardness of Bihar state, or is it wrong to say that?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think Bihar is backward not because of agriculture. It is the USP of if the USP of Bihar is seen, then it's agriculture. But sir, the factor that is causing so much poverty in and backwardness in Bihar is the flood problem. Because every year flood comes in almost 60% of Bihar area. For example, in North Bihar is continuously flooded by the rivers of uh, Gandak, Bodhi Gandak, Ganges, and Mahananda, Kosi. So every year, the life and property gets suffered, and every year the level of standard goes down because of floods. Sir.
Uh, so contribution of agriculture in GDP of state. You can something say something about that.
Sir, as per my knowledge, I think Bihar is an agricultural state where 20% of people are engaged in agriculture. And sir, but I don't know what is the percentage of GDP coming
I guess
from.
something like one third or something, 25% something. You can guess like agriculture is there, industry is there, and service sector is there. So I'm giving you a hint. Can you guess like 10%, 20%, something like that?
Sir, I don't remember those data, so I will not be able to make the guess because it may be wrong.
Okay. Now tell what is difference between history and proto-history?
Yes, sir. Sir, proto-history is a part of history only. History is a very wide term that includes ancient, medieval, and modern. And proto-history is that part where human learned the scriptures.
So is it a transition period or some? How can you define proto-history in specific terms? Like it, there is some transition going on, or it is separate state, separate fully separate stage of history. How can you tell that?
Sir, if we see the classification of history, then there are different types of categories. For example, going by your words, like you have told about the proto-history. So there are two main categories, like prehistory and proto-history. So in prehistory, there was like the implementation, like pre-agriculture, but like people were living in a tribal life. They were living in a forest. They were just discovered fire and living in here and there. But in proto history, there was just a cultural difference, like people started living in a group in villages. And secondly, they also started the scripture, like they had on scripture. For example, in the proto history, we study about Indus Valley civilization and thereafter, sir.
So you can tell actually in proto-history is transition period of prehistory and history. Can you tell
Yes,
that?
sir. Yes, sir. This
So
is the
transition period.
yes, sir. This is a transition where
Okay, tell name of one element or metal that is transition metal that is used in AK-47.
yes, sir. So in AK-47, iron is used.
So is iron is transition metal?
Sir, before like in prehistory, there were less mention of iron, sir.
Dear,
Oh,
he's asking about the transition metal in AK-47. Indus Valley civilization, there was AK-47.
No, sir. Metal, no, sir. He's asking about metal.
Yeah, so metal
yeah,
used in
transition metal.
AK-47, which is transition metal. So AK-47 was not used in Indus Valley civilization.
Sir, I thought
That
you
I
were
am
asking about which
100%
metal.
sure.
Yes, sir. Sir, I thought
So
he's asking
okay.
about.
So you are telling iron is a transition metal,
Yes, sir.
or it is not?
Sir, iron is a transition metal, sir.
Okay. What is the
Because
happiness index? What you were telling because of something?
yes, sir. Sir, I was just saying that means iron was a changing period. Like before that, copper age was there.
See,
But when
stop there. Actually, this transition metal is different thing from that transition term in history or some language. This is a chemistry term actually. Transition metal, and that you are telling that is a language other means historical term. Transition period, something like that. And this is transition metal. This is chemistry term. So okay, this is two different transitions. Uh, so now tell me something about happiness index. Uh, like
sir,
how can
happiness
you
index is
define this or something?
sir, happiness index is the index that measures different parameters like how a state is performing and how a state is living uh, in a happy mode.
Like what are parameters? So those 3-4 parameters, something I think.
Sir, sorry, sir. Presently, I'm unable to recall, but sir, I can make
Okay,
a guess, sir.
means if you have seen the list of the countries in this index, so can you tell there is a trend of some specific countries performing better than others, or there are random countries every year on the top rank or something?
Sir, if we see the if we see the happiness index, most of the time the countries are coming uh, from Scandinavian countries, especially Finland, Norway, Sweden, and some countries are also changing their position, especially Australia and some Western European countries, sir.
Okay. So okay, Ranjit sir.
Yeah. Okay,
Take on
so
forward.
Vijay, are you true to your name or you are in dilemma?
No, sir, I am true to my name, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when we go to battlefield, either there is victory or there is death. You believe that?
Yes, sir.
Buddha sometimes said, Karyam sadhyami va deham patyami. You know that?
Sorry, sir. Can you please repeat, sir?
Lord Buddha once said,
Yes.
Karyam sadhyami vadeham patyami. Have you heard this?
Sir, I have not heard this. Sir.
Okay, okay. Vidyanand sir, good morning.
Good morning.
Please continue.
Okay, so you are from Samastipur, right?
Yes, sir.
So what are the three major problems being faced by Samastipur as a city?
Sir, the three major problems that Samastipur is facing is the first is the flood problem, and the second problem is crime, uh, local criminal problems, and the third problem is sir, sometimes crop failure occurs because of various other regions. That is other that depends on the meteorological problems also, sir.
Okay, so do you think that it is a better planned and managed city?
Sorry, sir.
Do you think Samastipur is a better planned and managed city?
Sir, I think Samastipur is a planned city, but is it? But as per the mandate, if you compare with other cities like Patna uh, and other smart cities, Delhi, then it is not at that much level. So, like there are frequently flood problems. So it proves that this is not very well planned. Although in the interior portion of the Samastipur, especially the eastern and western portion, there is planning. But sir, if we see the southern part, then there is no planning, sir, because of which the river Budi Gandak, the water comes from Budi Gandak and floods the area, sir.
Okay, so have you witnessed ever the traffic problems or garbage issues there?
Sir, in Samastipur, garbage problem is not the main problem, but sir, traffic problem is the main problem, sir.
Okay, no issues. So you are a history graduate as well as you are doing the PG in history. So have you heard about Eastern question?
So it's a Eastern question.
Question in the context of world history.
Sorry, sir. Right now, I'm unable to recall Eastern questions.
Okay, no issues. What was the major reason behind the advent of First World War?
Yes, sir. Sir, the major event was there were two major events. One was slow and one was sudden. Sir, in the slow, there was a problem going on between Serbia and Austria. And the second, the immediate issue was Sarajevo murder case, where the Prince of Austria was Prince and the princess were killed by a Serbian man, sir.
What was the name of the prince?
Sir, can I take some seconds, sir?
Yeah, it's all right.
Sir, if sir, I can just guess. I'm just not able to recall, but I can guess, sir, the name of that. I think, sir, it was Ferdinand, sir.
Yeah, right. So you are doing the PG in ancient history. So according to your opinion or the opinion of various scholars, who were the aboriginal or original inhabitants of the Indus Valley civilization?
Yes, sir. Sir, till Indus Valley civilization, like different scholars are having different views, but most of them agree that nowadays these people have migrated to southern India, and these southern Indian people were the migrants, were the main aboriginals of Indus Valley civilization.
Why they are of this opinion?
Yes, sir. Sir, as many of the scholars also believe in Aryan invasion theory. And in this theory, they believe that when Aryan invaded, then most of those aboriginal of Indus Valley civilization, these people may have migrated to the south, sir.
No, this is one of the incident. What are the comparisons they have made between the aboriginals of Indus Valley civilization and the Dravidian people, because of which they have this conclusion?
Yes, sir. The first thing was when scientists and the scholars compared the body remains that were found in the Indus Valley civilization and that with the southern India, then it quite matched when they used with the C14, carbon 14. And the second thing was, sir, there were many similarities afterwards in their culture that existed in Indus Valley civilizations. Sir.
No, if we go about the culture, then it may be said that they were already knowing about town planning, developing the urban economy. So why did not they develop the same thing in southern India if they already knew about all those things? This may be the question.
Yes.
Okay, no issues. Have you heard about linguistic comparison?
Linguistic comparison, sir.
Yeah, linguistic comparison of the Dravidian language and the language, the script that has been found in Indus Valley civilization. No issues, go through that. And according to your opinion, was the Indus Valley civilization an offshoot of Sumerian civilization?
Sorry, sir. Oh,
Was the Indus Valley civilization was an offshoot of Sumerian civilization?
sir, as per my
Offshore means
opinion,
it was it extension of Sumerian civilization
yes,
in
yes,
different
sir, I got
area.
it. Yes. Sir, although there were many places where the inscriptions of Sumerian civilization were found in Indus Valley civilization, although there were various trade were going on in between Indus Valley and the Sumerian civilization, but sir, I don't think the both civilization, the Indus Valley civilization was offshoot of Sumerian civilization because both existed in different uh, geographical location. Like if we see the Indian Indus Valley civilization, it is located in the South Asian part, and Sumerian civilization was more towards Western India, Western Asia. So, so sir, if we see the other dimension, like cultural dimension, there were quite differences, like and even town planning also. So, sir, we cannot compare like Indus Valley civilization was an offshoot of Sumerian civilization, sir.
Okay, no issues. So you are from that Darbhanga region. So which region in India, which city in India is considered as the Moscow of East?
Sorry, sir, I don't know about this thing, sir.
No issues. So if the Sumerian civilization was not the parent civilization because of which Indus Valley civilization developed, then what was the origin of Indus Valley civilization? Like it had not cropped up as an urban civilization instantly, then how it would have developed?
Yes, sir. Sir, before Indus Valley civilization, there were pre Indus Valley civilization were also there, sir. Like in different localities of Indus Valley, there were different places where some civilization were going. So, sir, my point of view is that there may be like a gradual uh, integration of all those areas, like Sahiwal, and I don't remember those pre Indus Valley sites, and uh, those sites got integrated, and a new culture developed following the past. That's also
So have you heard about Sothi culture?
Sufi culture, sir.
Sothi,
Sothi.
S-O-T-H-I, Sothi.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. I have heard Sothi culture, sir.
Okay. So why it is important in the ancient history?
Yes, sir. Sir, Sothi culture existed in the western side of India, and there were various uh, Sir, apparently right now I only know about this originated in
It is
South.
considered as the prehistoric site, that is the preparatory stage of Indus Valley civilization. No issues. So you had appeared in the last interview of CAPF exam. So what do you consider as your drawback because of which you don't make through the interview?
Sir, I think there were two major drawbacks. The first one was I think my marks in paper one was less, and sir, in second, the in interview part, I think sir, there were more questions on high altitude warfare school, and I was sir less prepared, sir.
Okay, so you was not prepared according to your detailed application form that is there, right? So you are interested in painting. So what do you understand by Oriental painting?
Sir, sir, it's limited to sir sketch drawing, sir, not painting, sir.
Okay, okay, no issues. Ranjit sir?
Yeah. Okay. So Vijay, obviously, whatever you were telling the things you gone through history, but I think you did not prepare well about your ancient history. Since master's degree is required to have thorough knowledge about your aspect, since you did your specialization, no issue. For example, you are going to an operation, you are having 30 men, and you cordon a village. One of your subordinate SI in doing this work, his work duty of searching the houses, you saw he is molesting a woman. What will be your course of action?
Sir, as an assistant commandant,
Yeah,
sir, I will take quick action, quick
yeah.
disciplinary action. Like I will suspend him from the duty, and I will myself lead the command. And the second thing is I will report to the nearest police station, and I will
Okay.
also report to my
During
senior.
the operation, you will do that all thing.
Sir, as you have told that I have other members also. So, sir, for me, like I am having 30 members. So, sir, one member is doing something that is not acceptable, sir.
Means you will leave the operation, you will call the police officer, and you will say, keep first take care about my man, other will do my duty. Is it right?
No, sir. No,
Then
sir. Sir, I will remove that person from that operation, and I will myself lead the operation. At the same time, I will.
and what you will do that person, you will remove him, he will molest some other girl. What you will do?
Sir, I will appoint one person who will look after him. That whatever duty I have given him, he will surely do that job, sir, of reporting to police or some other thing, sir.
Okay, I am your commanding
But I
officer.
will.
Okay, leave that. I am your commanding officer. I am there with you in operation. Some 30 Maoists are there, and they are having AK-47. I give a strict order. Whosoever is trying to escape, just shoot that person. Will you shoot?
Sir, you have told me to shoot the person, but you have not told to kill the person. Sir,
Okay.
in the operation, there may be instances where I have to use firepower. So I will use, sir, but I will not kill, sir.
Okay. Okay. What is the a standard of means process of using firepower? In which circumstances you are using firepower?
Yes, sir. Sir, as per my experience and knowledge, sir, I have understood that whenever Jawans and soldiers and officers go on operations, then if the first duty is to nab all those perpetrators, all those criminals, whether they are Naxalite or some other terrorist. But sir, if from other side there is a lot much firing goes on, then sir, at the time of self-defense also and to executing operation, it is needed, sir.
Okay. For example, there are two Maoists. One is expert in history and another is expert in geography. At the first instance, you are asked to kill only one. Then whom you will kill, historian or geographer?
Sir, I will kill those two persons are Naxalites, sir.
Yeah, both are Naxalite. First instance, you are asked just only kill one, either historian or geographer. Then whom you will kill?
Sir, as both have some different both have different knowledge. Like
No,
one is
yeah,
expert in.
just tell me whom you will kill. Only one you are asked to kill.
Sir, I will not kill anyone. I will, sir,
You have
catch
to
him.
kill. Don't apply your knowledge. You have to kill anyone.
Sir, as per sir force mandate, sir, no one is authorized.
Don't go in force mandate. I am Brigadier Pratap, so only one God, either Brigadier Pratap or Brigadier Pratap.
No, sir, I will not kill, sir.
You will not kill. You have to kill.
I will catch him, sir.
No, you have to kill. Then your other options are blocked. Your only option is kill. Just tell me either you will kill geographer or historian.
Sir, I will not kill, sir.
Yeah, I am asking about you have to kill. You will not be blamed. I am blamed.
Sir, then also, sir, it's morally it will be not good on my part, sir.
You are the one of the greatest person I have ever met in my life. Okay, no issue. Mr. Ravi, you have any question?
Yeah. Okay, 2-3 questions maybe there.
Yeah, just continue.
Okay, Mr. Vijay Kumar, can you correlate poverty and population? Is it like poverty is due to higher population or higher population is due to poverty? Something said about this.
Sir, I think, sir, because of too much population, the problem of poverty is going on. Because, sir, if we will have too much population, then the burden, the resources are limited, and so there will be more burden on the resources. So it may happen that it will turn into poverty and other problems and other crimes, sir.
Okay. So why this Maoist problem you were talking about before? Why this is not means solved yet in this country? How means what you see the future of this Maoist problem?
Sir, I think the problem is inherited in development. So, sir, I think there are two strategy that is going on by the government. One is the hard strategy, and the second is the soft strategy. Sir, on the soft strategy, government is implementing developmental works so that the root cause of Naxalite get deprived. Like if we give him better health, better education, better job, then those people will not think of joining Naxalite, that they are not getting any right. So that will be the first strategy. And on the second hand, sir, government is ready to accept some of the demands of Naxalites. For example, if they want some like if they want to surrender, then leniency in surrender policy, and in hard policy.
Okay,
And
recently
also, sir,
there was some news. Recently there was some news about number of districts affected by Maoist these activities. So can you tell there was some decrement in number of districts affected by Maoist activities? So there was some decrement or increment? Some improvement is there or not?
sir, from last 10 years, sir, there have been continuous success by our security forces, sir. And because of which, if we see the 2013 data, sir, it was affected to around 91 districts. But sir, recently in 2021, in September, only Ministry of Home Affairs has informed that the Naxalite area is limited only up to sir, 41 districts, sir. So I think it's a very good achievement of our government and our security forces, sir. And it is going down, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ravi, are you getting me? Okay, no issue, Vijay. Vidyanand sir, your last question.
Okay. So you said that the government data has decreased the number of red corridor districts. So was it a political move or there was improvement on the ground level?
Sir, the incidents like before 2021, like in 2004 only, sir, Prime Minister Manmohan Singh had said that in 2000, sorry, sir, in 2006, I think he said that Maoist problem is the major problem India is facing. But sir, after a few years, like in 2021, sir, we have seen a reduction in Naxal affected districts and also, sir, in
Okay.
incidents.
Okay, one quote is there, uh, those who don't remember their history, they are condemned to repeat this. Whose quote was this? Can you analyze this, something about this?
Sorry, sir. Right now, I am unable to recall, sir.
Okay, okay, Vijay. Here